Hello, and welcome to another edition of Tefilah Tuesdays. I'm Rabbi Ariel Rakovsky. Yishtabach concludes the section of davening known as the Psukei de Zimra, and the next section of davening, the brachos of Kriyas Shema, the brachos that are before and after the Kriyas Shema, begins with the bracha of Yotzer or Uvorei Choshech. We praise God for creating light and creating darkness. It's interesting that is language used when in fact darkness is usually viewed as being the opposite of light. But we still view God as the one who creates darkness. And this language, Yotzer or Uvorei Choshech, the Talmud tells us that we need to make reference to darkness in the daytime, and in addition, in the evenings, for the brachos of Kriyas Shema, for Mariv, we make reference to light in the time of darkness. Borei Yom V'Layla, in Mariv we praise God for creating the day and the nighttime. Golel Or Mipnei Choshech V'Choshech Mipnei Or. And that God removes the darkness in the face of the light, and the light in the face of the darkness. And it's interesting why this is a requirement. Why do we have to mention that God? Why do we have to mention darkness in the time of light and light in the time of darkness? And I think that the answer might be that we have to acknowledge God's presence at both of these instances, at times of light, at times of joy and happiness, and at times of darkness as well. As the Talmud tells us, we have to bless God, chayav adam levarech al hara'a, kishem shemavarech al hatova. You have to praise God even in difficult times, in the same way that you praise God, especially in the happy times. There's another lesson to be learned from this bracha of Yotzer or Uvorei Choshech. The words of this bracha are actually based on the pasuk in Sefer Yeshaya. Yotzer or Uvorei Choshech, Oseh Shalom Uvorei Ra. That God is the one who creates light and darkness. God is the one who makes peace, and He creates evil, negativity, badness in the world. So if that's the case, why don't we make reference to that in this bracha? Gemara tells us that we're supposed to always speak in Lashon Nikiya. That a person is always supposed to speak in a clean, in a clean way, obviously using appropriate language, not speaking in a manner that is unrefined and speaks ill of us and doesn't do credit to us. But also that you're supposed to accentuate the positive. And so, instead of saying that God is Oseh Shalom Uvorei Ra, at the beginning of our praise of God before Kriyas Shema, we accentuate the positive. Oseh Shalom Uvorei Hakol, God creates everything. God creates that which is good. God creates that which appears to be bad. God is responsible for evil in this world as well. It gives people the free will to choose the path of evil. Oseh Shalom Uvorei es hakol, but ultimately God is the one who creates it all. And yet still, we, in our dialogue, in our prayer, we accentuate the positive. And so, this is an important lesson for us, these two lessons. The lesson of recognizing God in the times of darkness, the lesson of recognizing God even in times where evil is present. That is the challenge of the bracha of Yotzer or Uvorei Choshech. I'll see you next time.